it was such an endeavor to get this game running in a way I could stream it. All I really have to add to that is there is a Sonic Jam CD in my disk drive right now. Whether or not that's relevant, I'll leave it up to the imagination. Oh yeah. That might have been the smoothest transition I've ever done in streaming. So Sonic Jam, a compilation re-release of Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles for the Sega Saturn because they didn't have a game for us. Namely, I mean, they had Sega Saturn. Mint! Hi! Welcome. I'm glad you're here and following. You gotta fill yourself with bread. I'm full of rice and egg, except I might be almost digested it, but I have juice, it's fine. Like, they had assets left over from Sonic Extreme that never happened. And there was the Saturn version of Sonic. Please, thank you. I'm gonna go to Sonic World first. It'll take a bit to load. There was the Saturn release of 3D Blast, which Japan didn't get until after Adventure, so, like... They had this. And these assets here. This is Sonic World. It's just a little playground you can be in, a bit. Oh! Oh, we lagging! Alright, let me see. Let me see if, turning off this. Okay. Turn off the throttle. Hold on. Tails. Hear you, buddy. Yeah, no, there's like this little platforming sandbox, though. And there's extras in here. Hear my boy. You all hear my boy. Can't find my boy. This is incredible. I hope that the actual thing doesn't run like this. But this is where like the audio is. Have fun with that. And there's like these little character profiles with like art over here. Like, let's take a look at these first. Get ourselves back into the flow. Sonic, they say he's 16 here. Isn't that wild? Isn't that funny? Isn't that cool? I hope they don't de-age him. And then, like, forget to age him up as the series goes on. He likes to run, he can exceed Mach speed, he can't swim, he likes fast-moving things and music, and he hates the words slow, and tears. He'd never leave someone who's crying. So, like, we got little character details to it, and a lot of this, like, concept art, which I don't know how far this goes. I kind of want to see how far it goes. Okay, so it's only just like that much. We actually get little details about the characters this way too that like are like sort of added. Oh, he's old enough to go to the park by himself. Oh man, Tails is apparently 8, as we all still say in Frontiers because everybody likes to make fun of this concept of how this kid can do everything. He's not 8 anymore. Please. But he can fly, he can drive, he can fly aircrafts, and he has no weaknesses. Tails is the strongest character in this game. He has no weak points. And he likes mint candy. This is where that came from. He also dislikes thunder. It's great. Got those like Sonic CD style things here. Here's Knuckles. He's 15 in this. Oh, that's so strange. I could have sworn he was a year older than Sonic. Oh man, it's almost like ages don't freaking matter in this. But he's got strong points for days. He can dig holes, he can climb. He got spiked knuckles, he can fly. Glide, specifically. But his weak point is girls. He's a shy guy. I completely forgot about that. And he likes fruit, specifically grapes. He hates sunshine. They reference that in Adventure. At this point, my headcanon is that Generations was Sonic's 18th birthday. That's where I am with that. How long it's been since... Remember, Forces was 9 months in media. It was 9 months that passed during those events. So who knows? Hockey and Flicky? This is just the animal friends. Rocky, Pecky, Pookie, Ricky, Vicky. Okay. Let's make sure this isn't a full bust. No, don't go in there. Exit. Exit, please. You would also think the way people draw them, they're all over 18, but no, like, my headcanon at this point is that by Sonic 1, this game here, Sonic was only like, maybe 14? I think Tails was like 10, honestly. And it's been like 6 years, so he can be like 16 now. This is the first time that Sonic 1 had a spin dash. This is loud. It'll get quieter, don't worry. And this is the main event here, easy mode. We're gonna see how this goes. As someone who specifically runs Sonic 1 forever, and the remastered versions of the other two. So this should be interesting. There are other aspects of why this will be weird, because it's running through Sega Saturn. And that means there might be, well, the lag I'm already experiencing, issues along with the whole, audio transitioning on the disc that is being emulated faithfully. Woo! That is a weird jump noise. So, I guess I could also, like, make this a true, it doesn't matter. Wow. Can do that one. I was about half Tails' age when I first... Oh, the roll jump lock got me! When I first played Sonic. These sound effects are so weird and it's throwing me off. Oh, what, huh? Hey, I found easy mode. Alright, this is gonna go really fast, I guess, guys. So, like, let's do a little story recap while we're in, like, the worst stage in the game. So Sonic, we're on South Island. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess we just it's up. It's not. Oh my goodness. Easy mode. Easy baby game for babies. South Island's a wide expanse that people a lot in the media currently. Sonic media. What the hell? Huh? What? Huh? Okay. Okay. Can't even say what I'm gonna say because things are so weird. That was incredible. Why did that happen? I had to go down and the screen raised and destroyed me because it raised. Okay. And also I jumped on the bat and it hurt me. Which is impossible, typically speaking. There's no spike there. I forget how to do this without shields. I don't know how to do this in Sonic 1 at all, and actually, I think I just have to, like, scooch along. South 1 is well, there's a spring here. That's neat. It takes place on Sonic Island, South Island. This is actually worse. That's in the way of me jumping up there normally. That's actually worse. No. No. Everybody thinks of Green Hill when they think of South Island, but it's got a variety of areas. We have ruins, and we have some ruins, and we have 2 cities. And an industrial park. Well, it's more of a park with construction. And Eggman, Act 2? Act 2? Why Act 2? Good jumps. Okay. Let's, Okay. No badniks here, no spike balls. So what is even going on here where I'm just busting through all of the... The roll jump block got me! Sonic has been dealing with Dr. Robotnik, who we have not seen, also known as Eggman, Sonic's nickname for Ivo Robotnik. That's actually worse. This design is worse. I can't get over it. And he decided to cope. He decided to enact his evil plan to finally get the Chaos Emeralds that have been hidden on this island. To be able to do that. He collected the small animals, which I've been calling Minimals, on this island, and started putting them in robots called Badniks to power them and take over the island that way. And probably pollute it a bit in the meantime, you know, we'll see. Act 3? Are we gonna actually find Eggman? So, he was always Eggman in English, in Japan, because that actually is a very threatening name. It's actually just cool to... Hey, Sonic. It's actually just cool to use English in Japan. Just note that. And that didn't really translate well in English, so they called him Robotnik in English. So it was this disconnect. They tried to bring that together in Sonic Adventure, where they decided to make that be when Sonic gave him the nickname, but no. Sonic gave him that nickname when he first met him. He saw this man and was like, ha, you're an Eggman. And this was probably on, according to Sonic Overture. I'm stuck. I'm 100% stuck and can't move. That is different design from the original, and it killed me. Probably with the intent to not kill me. What was I saying? According to Sonic Overture, they met on Christmas Island, which is where Sonic was born before he came to South Island. South Island here, which is a island that moves across the ocean, and Sonic keeps finding himself here, so he has sort of settled down here for the majority of his life. The reason it is moving through the ocean is these Chaos Emeralds that Eggman is trying to collect. And so, it doesn't look like it, but just pretend that I am collecting the Chaos Emeralds to prevent Eggman from getting them. Don't worry about it. We're doing this so careful that I'm going to drown. That was harder than it should have been. Don't let me die. Oh. So Eggman started to do the... Oh, it's open! I didn't need to get the switch. The switch is over here. Oh. Just get out. Just get out real fast. Just get out real fast. Oh. Okay. It's even more threatening right now, because I am playing, like, original Sonic 1 physics, so the water physics are even worse than usual, that I'm used to. Oh, we got a spring now, we don't have to go up the thingies. Neat. Okay. Spring. The jump patterns aren't working as I want them to. Alright, Aggie. Alright. Alright, there's still an obstacle. They blocked the shortcut hole. At this point, I'm just criticizing the level design. But this should be fine, as long as Eggman gets out of my way. Good night. That's our first Eggman encounter, and we didn't even attack him, but we did get some critters free, because he's been putting the Minimals in these containers, because he needs to use them for later. Not if we release them. So that's like Sonic's modus operandi at this point. We are just, why is there a spring there? Why is there a spring here ruining my flow? Oh, okay, wait. Wait, what? Okay, so we have, like, the roll jump block and the, You're serious? I'm not allowed to go the upper route? I don't know the bottom route. The bottom route's bad. I mean, I guess it's probably fine because it's easy mode. Anyway, we're in a city. Sir? This is a 20-second level. I mean, like, with like, no speed caps on this at 22nd level. Ugh. We're not getting these big rings. That's how where you get the Chaos Emeralds. We're probably almost done this version of the game. And it's almost taking me as long as my speedrun goal for the other one. There's probably going to be 2 of these. Wow, that's not supposed to be on at that point. Fine. We might have to go through all of Scrap Brain, actually. Right, that's not an electric shield. I'll get it anyway. I'm really spoiled by One Forever. Why are you platform? Can I get up from there? Yes, I can. I'm gonna do the incorrect shortcut. You can't! It's impossible in this. Huh? Why were you spinning? Girl, all I do was endure. Okay. I can't spin... I cannot spin dash my way out of this one, like I can in Forever. It's not. Oh. I retired my Sonic 1 Forever speedrun. I don't do that anymore. For my own mental health. I might, like, go back for Amy, specifically, but... I don't do that anymore. Because it stresses me out too much that I can't get a sub 20 because the game hates me. I just go right to Final Zone. Nope, no Act 3, no Act 2. Uncanny. I didn't do the manipulation. I don't know if the manipulation is in this version. That's a loud sound effect. There are only 3 of these orbs up here, so it's very easy to dodge them. Alright, he's not doing the same every... It took 3 hits! It took 3 instead of 8. Why? This is like... Okay. So again, I don't really like Sonic 1. My joke was that the Mega Play arcade version was my favorite because it omits Marble Zone and Labyrinth Zone entirely. This is actually way shorter than that. I actually almost don't like it at this point because of how short it is. It's a quick romp if I needed to do, like, story stuff, but I didn't have time to, like, really do story stuff because I was being befuddled so badly. Sonic Team staff. I can't skip this. Can't skip this, so I don't know. It took place in the span of a day, and Sonic beat Eggman. I should have just pressed start and exited out when I could. I'm trying to think. Should I just let this go? Or should I restart? I'm gonna just let it go. Because I'm still kind of, like, recovering from what I just experienced. That was Green Hill Act 1, Marble Act 1, Spring Yard Act 2, Labyrinth Act 3, Starlight Act 2, Scrap Brain Act 1. That's completely different from what we just experienced. That's so much easier! And Final Zone, which is just the boss of Scrap Brain. And it took 3 hits. So, like, imagine if, like, Eggman was not even, like, half as competent as he seemed to be when he went to get these Chaos Emeralds. Yeah. Oh, interesting. They got rid of those there, huh? I'm actually a little interested in what the normal mode is going to be then, because there is an original, which is just straight up the original design. And then there's normal, which I guess is slightly remastered for this collection. I've never, like, really explored that. I think the one time I played through Jam, I just did all of the originals because that's what I know. I don't know, maybe Sonic 1's an improvement that way. Probably not, because you still have to go through all the levels. Try again. No, thank you. When do I get to exit out of this? Once I go in here. Okay. Thank you. Does this take me to the main menu? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So we can go right to Sonic 2. See what that is with easy mode. This is gonna be even more fun, because I do want to try to get the Chaos Emeralds. This is one of my favorite speed... 2 Absolute is one of my favorite speed games at this point. Which is a fun thing for me. I'm a little rusty, though. I haven't played it in a while, because I've been focusing on other things. This place plays on West Side Island. Because that's where South Island landed after it stopped moving. Why did this... What are these sound effects? Now the difficulties I have here, I'm gonna have here, is, oh, wait, I should be collecting rings. Thank you. I should be collecting rings. The difficulty I'm gonna be having here is that, I use the Tails Flight Assist pretty religiously. There's no monkey. Oh, right. Oh, right. Roll lock. Wait, where the hell... This is Act 2. We started on Act 2. Why did we start on Act 2? I was playing this like it was Act 1. No, I want that. Please. Please. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. What was that spring? It had a huge arc. I guess we have to fight Eggman. That's why they started us with Act 2. They wanted to do a better introduction. So this is sort of like a... I don't know. There's South Island in the background. Oh, God. I can't with this. I don't even care. I need to lower the volume a little bit. These sound effects are... That was 3 hits! Again! I'm befuddled. I mean, it's probably not as bad for y'all. I always overestimate how loud it is. Oh my gosh. So we made it to West Side Island. And we met Tails, who is now Sonic's best friend. He likes mint, and he hates thunder. And he has no weaknesses! He's the strongest character! Lower route. So, I don't usually get a Chaos Emerald here. But I might do that backup that I normally do. That I normally don't do, rather. There's no guy here. Don't fall down. That makes this level, like, 2 times faster. Times longer. Thanks. Thanks for that one. Can you even get up there with... You can, but not with the roll jump block. You probably need to get on the platform, which I actually want to do, because up here... I'm glad this is Act 1. I prefer Act 1 for going fast. Here we go. Special stage time. This is a backup, actually, I have. Am I going to be able to do these special stages without the cool revamped version? Oh my goodness. This is probably really funny after the actual It Doesn't Matter Classic one. I can do the first one. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, the 6th one. The 6th one is an endeavor. My goodness. My goodness. Chemical Plant. Chemical Plant's such a good level once you get this movement down. There's, like, no platforming segments, actually. I guess there technically is, because here we are, in the original, needing to do that. The Chaos Emerald's hide away in subspace. This is what they did for years and years on South Island. There were only 6 in the first one. There are now 7 because the 7th one was over here. Well, isn't that a coincidence, a convenience, that this is where the rest of the Chaos Emeralds went to meet up with the other ones? Almost like they have a will of their own. Don't worry, they probably don't. Except they do. Except they don't. I hate it. I hate it here. In my grape juice. Knuckles would like some grape juice. True. Alright, get me down. Get me out of here. This is another, like, 30-second level at maximum. You can see that I have no rings now. I have rings now. That's the difference between this and my usual run, is you can only reasonably get one Chaos Emerald per stage. We're already in Aquatic Ruins, so I might be almost out of stages. Then I can get Chaos Emeralds. Thanks, dude. That was so ballin' of you. So I might actually go out of my way for these emeralds, because I do want, you know what? No, I don't. Now I'm thinking about it, I don't. Because I wanted it for Metropolis. I'm gonna have to do one Metropolis Zone stage at this point, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to go up here. I just like it up here. And it's gonna be not as awful. That's what I'm looking forward to most right now. Metropolis is Eggman's base in this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The air speed cap is what really kills me in this. I feel like they did a little bit of that in Superstars, and it... in Speed Jungle specifically, so it might have just been a reaction to those types of boosts. The regular speed's way better, though. Can't move. Don't let me get trapped down here. Wow, I played this stage a lot, huh? Thinking of... Oh! Jump! Alright, Sonic. Thanks. Alright, Sonic. Thanks. Oh my god, no wait, I want that. It was such a weird sound effect. I hate it. Just wanna move. Okay. Beautiful. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm like literally out of stages to get the rest of them. This feels a little faster than usual. Interesting. I forgot about all the things to say. Like, I don't know. Eggman followed Sonic here for revenge, mostly. Here we go. And he also detected there was a new emerald here, so he was like, aha! Part 2 of plan. This time featuring giant deadly sphere. Get ready for that. People fear giant spheres. It's scientifically proven. By Eggman, using his own data. I just realized, because we're on easy mode, I need, like, no rings to get through these. I need 100 rings to get through this part. I could just hit these bombs and not care. This is wild. I'm having such an experience. New and sexy ways to play Sonic. Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and Knuckles. And by new, I mean old. This came out in 1996, I think. This version. Huh? Oh wait, that's not where I thought it. The disgusting sound effects, honestly. Frankly. Realistically speaking. Oh, I missed. No, go down between. Thank you. Whee! Alright, so I thought that my time was bad when doing Generations 3DS. Yeah, Sliding Tails glitch! Love it. Goodbye, Casino. God. If you would like to hear me do an actual thorough overview of this game and its lore, and not... Oh god, that hurt! And actually play through the games fast and competently, and not freaking out. There is the actual version of It Doesn't Matter Classic 1 at your disposal. This alternate is a joke. The fact that I even titled it this way is a joke. Whee! Look, we don't even have to. Right there. I went to that Sporgy Borgy. Thanks. You couldn't even get in the center. I got that shield for a second because I'm used to getting a fire shield there. Stop it! I want the invincibility. Though I'm actually curious if I even need it. See, I'm usually Supersonic at this point. I do 100% Sonic 2, Absolute. And the funny part about me being Super at this point is this is actually the stage you get the last Chaos Emerald. In the original All Emeralds. Because of the limitations of rings and stuff. There are only 4 stages left. I have 2 emeralds. Okay. Everybody rock out, I guess. That's not what I want in Sonic. I guess you can't... Oh, because I usually have the... I usually have the lightning shield. I'm so spoiled. Let me off. There are so many fewer things to crush me. Wow, I have enough to go Super now. Guess not. It's fine. Still do all the fun stuff. We can still do all the fun stuff. This is the closest I've gotten to actually, like, speedrunning a level in this... in this version yet. That was like a half-competent Mystic Cave. What is with the echo? Oh boy, Act 2, the one that you don't skip. Just by going underneath. Noted. That's fine. I actually prefer not needing to do that, because I don't know how to do it well in the classic version. Thanks. Your timing is impeccable. I think actually it's faster down here? I don't remember. Yeah, because you end up at these same things. You end up here anyway. Oop. I missed it. Trying to do something cool. Okay. There we go. Please stop. No things there to kill me. That's neat. That's not where I thought I was. They put the checkpoint there. Very interesting. I guess that makes sense. Easier to not miss it. I forgot! I forgot it's 3 hits for Eggy. I was ready to, like, try and clutch the 1 cycle, and it's like, no, he's already gone. Don't worry about it. Oh my goodness. There's, like, stray strands of hair in my face. It's not even, like, the whole thing, and it's awful. Alright, we're doing Act 1. Oh my god. Momentum. Thanks. Crab's still here? It's not! It's facing the other wide to the game? That's interesting. Okay, the crushers are not there, but actually, to my detriment, there are no stars here. There are no star U's. Hit the thing. Nice. So, there's like no badniks in this, so this is fine. There's like no badniks in this stage, so I guess it's fine. Tails, you okay, buddy? Thank you. There we go. Double run. You love to see it. I am usually super at this point, and I don't know how to resolve this feeling of slow. Sure. That was interesting. It's definitely a way to do it. Ah. Well, I was hoping that would work, but it didn't. That was perfect. That was right down the right into the goal, as we would say in soccer. I guess. I haven't played soccer in 2 decades. I mean, I've played, like, casually since. I was kicking the ball around with my niece the other day. I forgot about Sky Cheese. Alright, let's talk about Tails. I don't know. I guess Tails is flying a plane. This is Sonic's plane. He got here. This is the tornado. It goes through a lot, starting with this game. This hedgehog is plane certified. Biplane certified. And Tails he's doing a great job for his first time flying. He's got a huge knack for it. Checking all of his mirrors, making sure Sonic's not falling off. Wah 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 wah. I should have played as Tails for this. I don't know what I'm doing. Ow! You know, with the rate that we're going here, I'm like almost done Sonic 2 in like the time that I've been streaming, which is not as long as I've been playing a game so far. I hate it here. These sound effects. 44 minutes is like I like it. My first speed run of Sonic 2 Absolute that was like a complete run was 45 minutes. I have it like it's about to be where all the bad it's gonna be probably an easy sub 40 once I like get back into practicing it. I took a break for various reasons. I don't know. It's anyway, what I'm about to say about that, because I'm guaranteed to get all the emeralds in Sonic 3. No worries there. We don't need them in here, but I'm gonna get them there. We're gonna get the final level. I'm gonna get all 14. Let's see. Are you joking? I almost don't like it. It's just this is gonna be fantastic though. This boss is gonna be great. Hopefully. It's probably gonna be like 8 hits. But like that's still better than I have rings. Why do I have rings? It's 3 hits again! What is going on here? Oh my god. That was a quick transition. That was a really quick transition. I was expecting extra lag because Saturn. Like, I have to wait a good 5 seconds in, Absolute because it's catered to be like the original. That's a time on fade out right there, not time on when cutscene starts. Because they're the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna need the credits again to, like, recenter myself. Oh. Oh boy. Yay! We didn't get the Chaos Emeralds because we only had a chance to get 2 special stages. Because that's the nature of this game, with its checkpoints and its ring collection. It's why I do my, like... So the only other All Emeralds runners for 2 Absolute are Tails runners, and they, I think, both get all of the Emeralds in Emerald Hill, because there are, like, 8 checkpoints you can choose. No, there's 7 checkpoints to choose from. So you can do that. It's much easier with the ring thing. I try to speed things up because I found that Super doesn't really benefit until Casino Night. So I get it at the I routed it to not waste any time on any checkpoints until the final one, until Casino Night Act 2, right? And I think, because I do Sonic and Tails, I don't do Tails. I do want to do Tails. I want to, like, learn their routing and get in on that. But... where was I going with this? There's only, like, 3 runners for Absolute that do all Emeralds. And I'm the only one that does Sonic. I think that's where I was going for it. There's a total of 5 runs as Sonic for Sonic 2 between all versions, I think. And I don't know how the glitches are incorporated, but I actually still have one of the fastest ones, despite it being glitchless. It's the only time for the category on that I'm in, so it is a default world record. But I don't know. I don't know. I want to get in on the competition with Flying Fox and Roman. God, Sonic 2 just happened. That was the Death Egg that took like 6 hits to win. So that's currently falling through the sky, explodey. Uh-oh, Angel Island is there. Uh-oh. The Death Egg, a large mass of metal, has just crashed into the Dragon Lake on Angel Island. Uh-oh. Angel Island's not in the sky anymore. Which is interesting, why this is a thing, but... you know, happens. The Master Emerald can't lift a whole Death Egg, I guess. Not in its current state, because things have been so dormant lately. It misses its buddy, the Chaos Emeralds, that they're not even children. They're like adoptive children. Chaos Emeralds are like the Master Emerald's adoptive children. Yeah, I'm sticking to it. I wonder if there's like a Master Soul Emerald. I hate the sound effects in this version so much, I can't stop saying it. Let's play my favorite Sonic game. One of my favorite Sonic games. I don't know, I flip-flop between this and Adventure. I might have finally been like, yeah, no questions about it. It's 3 and Knuckles these days. Let's see what easy mode's like, though. This is probably gonna feel, like, dirty to me. Okay, Tails made a radar to detect Chaos Emeralds, and was like, oh, look, there's a signature. A really, really, really big signature on that island that wasn't there before. Even though we have the 7 Chaos Emeralds still. See, Sonic still has the Chaos Emeralds. I totally got all of them. Don't worry about it. Thanks, Knuckles. Just punched me out of Super. What am I gonna do now? What was that sound effect? I don't like that sound effect. Okay. Alright, so I can omit roll jump block by doing an insta-shield. That was a weird... Alright. Okay. We ain't skipping any of these. For sure. Okay. The orb noise is cute. It's cute. I'll give it that. It sounds like it's struggling a little. Okay. Why is it like this? I'm so confused. Oh. Okay, so at least it's easier to get the Chaos Emeralds in 3 and Knuckles, and I always liked that part about it. That was a huge appeal with why it was so fun for me to play before. Because my little collector brain was like, ooh, I can do these, and I know what I'm doing, you know? Oh, and the physics feel so good compared to the last two. There are no spikes there. I can get these jumps down. I hate that insta-shield noise. Now Eggman's got these mid-bosses, and he's gonna make the island on fire, or at least the jungle area. I don't know, so like, Eggman was in his death egg, right? And he landed on the island. And Knuckles here. Knuckles was like, what the heck is that? And he hid the Master Emerald in the Hidden Palace. So Eggman found the Hidden Palace. He sure did. And then he lied to Knuckles. Knuckles, who has not interacted with anyone probably since his parents died. Or whoever was left on the island. He's the last one on this island. Where am I going? I'll go this way. Yeah, this is how I do it. So, like, he has no reason to disbelieve this kind, gentle, and needly man who's gonna warn him about, according to this mural that's in the Hidden Palace, evil glowing hedgehog that's gonna come and take his Master Emerald. And probably, like, the stinky little fox that's gonna be with him, too. So, Knuckles couldn't handle that, so he punched us. And he took our emeralds. And then he used the Master Emerald's pyro to hide them across the island, so now we have to go into big rings to get them. And that's how it happened. That's why the big rings don't need 50 rings now, because the Master Emerald's involved. Isn't that neat? I love to tell people that that completely, what is it when you, like, use evidence to discover something new? That is not, like, explicitly said. That's what that is. It's not ever explicitly said that, so, like, some people get confused with their fan games about whether there should be big rings or not. And you know who did it right? Triple Trouble 16-bit did it right, because the Knuckles once again used the Master Emerald to hide those. You know, it makes more sense that that was 3 hits. Go ahead, Tails. Are you going to just, like, launch me right into Hydra City Act 2 or something? I'm so scared right now. No! I called it too! Why? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. This is genuinely going to be painful because I like every stage in this game, almost. If I can think of a stage that I don't like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Speaking as someone who has done the Sando 100, speaking as someone who hasn't had problems with the Barrel of Doom since she was 5 years old. You know, it's not one that we play with Sonic at all, is my least favorite. It is Lava Reef Act 1, Knuckles' route, specifically. Which, unfortunately for Knuckles... Wait, we have to get Chaos Emeralds. Ooh! Okay, good thing I didn't go the top route. We need to go the bottom route to get the Chaos Emerald. That is... Hey! Why? Where's... Oh my goodness. I feel so cheated right now. Why are they doing a Sonic Mania Encore mode shuffling of big rings? What did I do to deserve this? Oh, okay, there we go. I want big ring. Big ring. Oh, I can appreciate that. Okay. There has to be one here though. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm actually worried I'm not gonna get all the emeralds by getting all of... No, okay. Marble Garden exists. There's so many. There's so many in Marble Garden. You don't have to worry. Stop stressing me. Of course, there might not be a lot. I don't know. I'm experiencing things, and I don't like it. Everything is happening so much. Oh, howdy, plant! Look at what game I'm playing again. It might be the weirdest version of it I've ever played, though. Oh, and like, if you've watched me play this, like, so many times, the fact that I'm only getting the 3rd emerald at the end of Hydra City Act 2 is a big red flag. I'm playing Sonic Jam. I'm playing the, easy mode of Sonic 1, which had... Oh! Controller delay. Yeah, I'm specifically playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you know, the game that I've played the most ever in my life. And have streamed several times to speedrun it. Sonic 1 Easy Mode in Sonic Jam only has Green Hill Zone Act 1, Marble Zone Act 1, Spring Yard Act 2, Labyrinth Act 3, Starlight Act 2, and Scrap Brain Act 1. Easy Mode for Sonic 2 only has Emerald Hill Act 2, Chemical Plant Act 1, Aquatic Ruin Act 1... Eh, it's worth it. Tails, you can do it. I think it was just Act 1 was for that. It was Aquatic Ruins Act 1... 3 hits to kill Eggman, Act 5. This is literally only like the 5th Eggman boss we've fought so far, by the way, throughout the trilogy. So we skipped a lot of bosses because of these act numbers. Casino Act 1, Hilltop Act 1, we're in Marble Garden now. Marble Garden Act 2! Mystic Cave Act 1. Oil Ocean Act 2. Metropolis Act 2. Sky Chase. We skipped Wing Fortress. And we went right to Death Egg. Which took 3 hits to hit Mecha Sonic, and 3 hits for the Eggman, for the Death Egg robot. So now we've done Angel Island Act 1, which threw us right into Hydra City Act 2. And now you're up to speed with where we are. I'm glad we're getting more bosses so far. But I'm in distress. Because for one, like, we skipped most of Sonic 1, and I kinda almost didn't like that. Like, I joked about skipping Sonic 1, two whole zones in Sonic 1 Mega Play version, being the best version of Sonic 1, short of Forever. I actually feel like I was done dirty having to only do 1 act per zone for that. And now I really feel like I'm being done dirty, because I love this game. And as I said, the only stage I don't like is Knuckles' version of Lava Reef Act 2. Ah, we didn't do it. We didn't do it at all. Things are happening. We got the roll jump block, which in this one I can avoid by doing the insta shield. We've got speed caps, though there's not really speed caps in this version, in this Sonic game. They kinda got rid of them for this, and it's... Ooh, we still got that. Ah, okay. 1. It's open. I should go to the bonus stages. I haven't shown you guys the bonus stages. We're gonna have so much time. And I'm probably gonna do Knuckles' story after this, just because it's, like... It's only been an hour. It's only been an hour and I'm halfway through Sonic 3. Yee. Oh. I can't flight assist. I was gonna try flight assist. Which one's this? Yeah, there's the orb bonus. I've never showed these before. This is where the flippers are in this game. You can get so many rings this way. I didn't get any Chaos Emeralds. Hold on, let me think of something right now. Oh. I do not know where any big rings are on Sonic's route, except for one that is going really out of the way. So, where are all the rings? I'm not even gonna make it up there, because things are going weird. Tails, you okay? Hey, bud? Alright, there we go. 180 rings, up from, I don't know, 60? That's one of 3 bonus stages. That was one of the 2 they added in, what is this? I miss my wife, Tails. Apparently the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles level design is my wife now. Don't worry. I can take my hands off the controller. I was gonna say I have 2 hands, but I need both to play the game. Oh my goodness. I probably didn't even, like, need to get any of those hits I did. But I was invincible, what do you want me to do? They made it easy. Literally. Bye. Pick me up, Styles. Why are you clunking like that? Why is it Act 2? Alright, I'm gonna have to go out of my way for some stuff. Oh, Sonic! Okay. Listen. That's... Of all of the ways that could have handled... Okay. Alright, listen. Listen. This is gonna be the longest... This is gonna be the longest Carnival Night Act 2 that you've ever seen me do. So don't worry about it. We're going back to my roots. My roots as a collector. If I can get out of here without drowning. There we go. We're gonna collect rings. Alright, well that was almost cool, but I didn't roll like I was supposed to. Oh, it's whatever. Why are you doing block breaking noise? Oh my god. I have to respawn them. Alright. You know what? I could have done this better and faster, but I tried to cheat it. Oh my gosh. This is discount S Sonic 3 experience. Meow. No spring there. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, listen. We're going out of our way. Okay. That was the worst thing I could have done. Alright, I know how to rectify that, don't worry. I don't know why I did that, but I sure did. You know, because I thought it was going to be this pattern. I'm silly. I'm silly! Oh... Boop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Get this. Never before seen. Absolute blunder. It's not speeding up. This is filthy. This is filthy. It wasn't speeding up and I didn't know what to do because I realized that and I'm just like, I don't know what the motion's gonna be now. And so I missed exactly one. I am in shambles right now. Okay. I wish I could flight assist. I wish I had a 2-player. Who wants to be my player 2 right now so they can fly me with tails? 'Cause this is gross that I'm experiencing right now. Meow. It's just so much louder than the music. I don't know why they did that. No, I wanted... Thank you. Okay. Going never before seen on my channel. This big ring specifically. And... Why did that happen? Why? Why did it automatically turn? I got autopiloted into failure. Also never before seen actually using these barrels like intended. Hey, game? Hey, game? The whole point of this barrel being here is to teach you how to do the Barrel of Doom. If you're not... What, is the Barrel of Doom even there in easy mode? Did they get rid of it? They probably did. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh my god. Stop! What is going on here? Why does this keep happening? It's carrying the input from when I entered the big ring. This is awful. Knuckles, put me out of my misery. What's that noise? We got no drop dash here, that's for sure. Good job, Sonic. Alright, this will probably catch up to me. Missed. It's fine. I said it's fine. Thank you. God. There was nothing there. Hey, so, like, this is gonna be my official recommendation at this point, actually. If you've never played Sonic 3 and Knuckles before, if you've never played Sonic before, but specifically if you've never played Sonic 3 and Knuckles before, or Sonic, like, you're a Sonic newbie, and you want to play this game, and you're worried it's gonna be too hard, and it's gonna kick your butt. Don't worry. Just play the game, play as Tails, fly around. Don't play the easy mode in Sonic Jam. Don't do it. Because the problem is that yeah, they kind of, like, chunked down, that's an interesting way to put it. They watered down the difficulty of the level design a bit, and as a result, the level design is now bad. That's the only benefit, right there. There's no Barrel of Doom. Guess what? Do you want to get through the Barrel of Doom? You press down, you press up. You keep doing that. Boom. Wait, no, there's more big rings. Oh, goodness. Gotta take this way. Thanks! Thanks! Help! Okay. No. I don't even know anymore. Okay, this, I can make it out of layer alive with this one. There we go. It's not this one, I don't think. I think it's the next one. Might be that one. I think it's this one. Because you have to fall down here. What? Here we are. Don't touch anything. And if you do... Okay. Okay. God. You know, this is like... This is probably like not even entertaining the way I'm panicking half of this time. It's reminding me of the levels that the levels of distress I was experiencing when playing the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed. Except I'm not angry, I'm just confused. I'm just confused. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm gonna get the emeralds with Knuckles. I think that's how I'm gonna approach this. I'm not gonna get the emeralds. We're gonna get a bad ending with Knuckles. Which we're allowed to do because we can do the final boss with Knuckles regardless of what we do. We can't do the final boss with Sonic without the emeralds. That's why we need the emeralds. Okay. Okay. We've had a 6+ minute long, why'd you do that? Carnival Night, which is something I've never shown you before. Like, we're going back to the old days. Of, like, after I finally learned how to not die at the level, and... So, like, I would time out by the Barrel of Doom. That's how, like, long this level took me when I first played it. Hi, Knuckles. Hi, Knuckles. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wonder how accurate that lag is. Thank you, I didn't want that. Yes, I did forget! I did forget once again that would be a 3-hit Eggman boss. I did forget. Thank you. I'll test something. Yeah, okay, it works on this too. I'm on Act 2. Why am I on Act 2 again? Oh, honey. Sugar, honey, honey. What is that noise? I hate it. Why did you... It's like it's going wah. Bad, it's bad and awful. I don't like it. But it's so tactics, I can't not do it. Alright, I that was also a tactical sound effect interruption there. This was a jump. Yeah, that was a jump. Was a jump there. Me through. Now this one we just have to not get subpixel. Yeah. So I expect to get subpixeled so much in like the original version, to be honest. Okay, we're not gonna do the cool skip over here. We're not gonna do it because we have to go up here because we have to get a silly thing. Okay, don't press any inputs. Now don't do a stupid. Just complete the squares. When in doubt, complete the squares. When in doubt. Eh. Too slow. Oh. Gosh, now that I've realized it doesn't speed up, I'm just... Everything feels so weird. Like, why is this part of the song so slow? I don't like it. So, like, maybe I should be doing more, maybe what I should actually be talking about, rather than, like, doing recaps and, stressing, is the history of Sonic the Hedgehog compilation bundles. I should probably eat that. Because this is actually not the first. It's noted as one of the first. There's a very small version. I think it had Sonic 1 and Sonic Spinball and Mean Bean Machine on one disc for the Genesis. And, you know, that hardly counts as, like, we're looking at a trilogy, an original trilogy compilation here, right? I think there was also Sonic 1, Echo the Dolphin, and something else. Maybe Golden Axe. That'd be interesting. We're at Act 2 again! I hate it here. Alright. Alright. I should have expected that to happen, actually. I should have known. Genesis games are made of, like, toothpicks and happiness. I didn't even go through the thing that time. I jumped. We actually got a death on easy mode. The first one out of all games. And it was because the game hates me. I guess. And we already have plenty of evidence of that so far. Well. So, like, aside from that one, though, like, when we look at, like, Sonic 1, 2, and 3 compilation, that's the good stuff, right? Everybody wants to play Sonic 1 for some reason, but everybody also wants to play Sonic 3. This is the first one. Because, let me tell you, you need 2 cartridges for Sonic 3. You ain't putting that on compilation for Genesis. You're putting that on, this is the next game, what's happening. They could have fitted on one big cartridge, but that's not how the development process went, and they wanted to try DLC. Okay, okay, please. Oh, okay. It's so weird. It's so weird when it's not going fast. Timing. And they kept making those, they just kept on making them. I don't think there was one for the Dreamcast, though. Because the Dreamcast didn't last long enough for they get that treatment. So, GameCube, and I think also PS2 and Xbox as well, all got Sonic Mega Collection, which the feature games were Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, with a bunch of extras. And I can't really remember what was on which extra, which kind of bundle, but I know there were a lot of, like, non-Sonic games. This is really weird. There was only one flamer. Okay. This is strange. Usually that doesn't do anything. Anyway. Sonic Mega Collection. For like, so, hey, retro definition people, I'm gonna call it right here. Because retro doesn't mean older than 10 years at all. It means early in the game's, the medium's technology. The Dreamcast, GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox original were the start of modern gaming. And they have a lot of the facilities that modern gaming had, between having hard drive expansions and having internet capability, and just like the general game design philosophy, that there is like almost a hard line there between PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. Stop calling it retro. PS3 is not retro. If you want a new term for it, we can figure that out together, but it's not retro. Anyway, so we had this ability to play retro games on the GameCube and the PS2 and the PS3, maybe? The Xbox. These classic Sonic games that way. There was a second compilation called Gems Collection, and that featured Sonic 3, Sonic CD, and Sonic R, primarily. I think, and 3D Blast, maybe? Probably, right? It would make sense. And between the two of these, somehow you could play every single 8-bit Sonic title. as well as like Vector Man, Beam Machine. I can now be Supersonic. I want to be Supersonic so bad right now. I don't have the rings. She doesn't have the rings. Now I do. Oh, how do you do this again? Woo! I'm used to having the Y button. Okay. Let's get our strats back. I messed it up. You know what I wonder? I wonder if the vanilla Sonic 3 option for this has the original music. Probably does, right? This was a dangerous idea, I realized, because I wanted to have some buffer. And I could have totally done this without Super. I usually do this without Super, actually, because I do beat the game normally. Oh. Never mind. So yeah, I totally should have done that without Super, so I could have done Big Arms with Super. It's fine. I can try and do the cool Beam Rocket strat. So we had that whole era. Now that I've made a call-out post to gaming definitions in general, and oh, there's always a reason to be angry at me in every single stream I do. I don't know, probably not. I don't say controversial things, really. I just have, like... I'm just, like... I say a lot of controversial things about Sonic, specifically. Let's put it that way. I don't, like, say, like, controversial things that matter. Like, I am touching grass, don't worry. I've been doing such good bird watching at the park lately. Let me not tell you about that, because... butts. Alright, well... I messed up my... What did I expect? What was I expecting? I don't know! Why did I think it'd be more than 3 hits? Why you don't have to do... I forgot, you don't have to do Big Arms! It's the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I forgot. Oh, okay. So, okay. Quick story recap. We followed them to Dragon Lake, where Eggman made the launch base. We have... The Death Egg was in the background, and it was launched. And now we have made it so the Death Egg is gonna fall, and maybe it's gonna explode. Did we defeat it for good? No, it's gonna land on the Red Mountains, and we're gonna have to go to the Lava Reef underground to get to it. Or something. I don't know. It's just the game I've played my entire life. The compilations, they keep coming, though, you know? I think there was a Game Boy Advance one, actually. I don't remember how that was. I think it was another one that was like Sonic 1, 2, and... I don't know, Spinball. I might be thinking something different. I might just be thinking of the Mega Drive collection. That was an okay day. It was weird, but it was an okay one. The next one that I'm, like, fully aware of is the DS compilation. To note... I didn't have that. I did have I do have Mega and Gems collection. I never actually, like, played them, because I always had, like, some other way to play this game. Yes. No, I think we're at the point where we have to... where we get Sonic 1 and 2 are being released on mobile, and also... They're like, not even, like, they're not the Taxman remakes, they're not the Retro Engine ones. They're just the regular ports, and they're also available for, like, Xbox Live Arcade, WiiWare Virtual Console, PlayStation Network. Virtual Console, I think, that was your next place where you were going to get all the Sonic games, really. But they did put a bunch of these on, I think. They didn't put Sonic 3 and Knuckles on any of the other ones, though, because, like... Maybe they did. Maybe they did. I don't remember. I think they did, actually. They just ported all of them. And with this came the idea, I don't really remember exactly when they did it. I think I actually got these in 2013, so probably around when I'm thinking. Oh no! The, Thanks! Why do you hate me, game? The Steam Mega Drive / Genesis collection, which is the very first way that I played this for you on stream. It was that version. That's what so they called the Sonic Knuckles collection, first PC release of 3 and Knuckles, but it was just Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles, which you could play separately. I did not have anywhere close to the amount of momentum I hoped I'd have there. That's not how that happened. There we go. But I got that in a bundle with Sonic CD and Sonic R, so I was... Again, I forgot. So I was eating good in terms of PC gaming between that and like Final Fantasy 7 and 8. When I was a child. Take me to Flying Battery Act Zone. Sure. Am I gonna get all the soups? I forgot to get the emeralds. Ah, there was at least one more emerald I could have gotten. I got really confused there because there were no spikes. I kind of like that noise. Okay, we're doing the bottom route, I guess, so we can get the emerald, right? I'm actually concerned about this. I don't have, like, a lot of places to get emeralds in Sando without going, like, super out of my way. There's, like, one. Hate it. Get it here. Of course, there's no things there. So is that really all? I'm trying to think of it. I feel like there was at least one more significant compilation prior to these digital releases, as well as Jam, Mega, and the DS collections. Or maybe there wasn't. Wait a second. This is Act 2. Ah, but... That happened. That was a crush death of no other. Way up here, buddy. No spikes, I see. So what's it like down here? Was it hubris of me to think that I could have just rolled? It was hubris of me. Actually, we're... No, we have one emerald. One super emerald, never mind. They got rid of them. They got rid of the crushers. Thanks! Thanks for that game. I think there's a checkpoint right there. So, assuming there's no other, like, notable compilation, because again, like, we've had over 10 years of digital releases. You can get them on each of the different Nintendo Virtual Consoles, I think, including the... maybe not including the Switch Online subscription. I don't know anything about that, aside from sometimes people say, hey, they added these games. I'm like, cool, and then I forget, because I don't have the Switch Online subscription. I don't know, maybe I could do like a family connection with my brother, I think he has it. But I haven't played multiplayer games. I guess I could start playing Smash Ultimate. I'm kind of like over Smash in a way, but I guess that is just the me having no one to play it with speaking, which is also not true, because I would have someone to play it with. I distinctly have someone to play it with. Where? Okay, right, I have to go forward now from these areas to get the Jimbus. Anyway, that was a tangent. My brain stopped working. The most recent Sonic compilation is one that I have mentioned several times because it has a timeline that completely interferes with my interpretation of this series. But it is apparently wildly popular. But again, I've ranted about this that I don't think anyone cared before the 2011 Sonic CD release. They just looked back and were like, oh, okay, so it came out before Sonic 3, so it must be before Sonic 2. That's logical. I mean, forget Sonic's abilities for a moment. Let's just go by release date and release intention. I need these rings or I'm going to die. Probably. I don't mean to be mean about that, but, like, I don't understand it, is all. I've accepted it. I've accepted it by proof of I've included it on my timeline. I get too sassy with Sonic, and I feel like I've become too, like, comfortable doing that. Because no one, like, watched my stuff for, like, a good 2 years. Anyway, Sonic Origins is the most recent compilation, and it was the one everyone was looking forward to because, oh boy, it's Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, and CD, all at the same time. All with the Retro Engine. You didn't have 3 and Knuckles with the Retro Engine. Little did they know, little did I realize, this was a huge red flag to me as someone who was, like, not the biggest fan of Sonic Mania. Because I've only played, like, remastered renditions of the Retro Engine, and it turns out I really don't like the Retro Engine. So I should have seen this coming. It's had a lot of struggles. It's very much a playable game, and if you do not have a way to play these 3 games, plus CD, especially CD, it is the way to go right now. It is 100% the way to go. It's not my way to go. I'm the way to go. I'd rather just plug in my Genesis, which is plugged in downstairs, which I do regularly play one of these 3 games to appease my niece. I don't have a daughter. I am single. Extremely single. Thanks, Tails! Thanks, Tails, for getting every single hit. Tails just fucking soloed that. I'm in a weird mind space. I'm in a very weird mind space. Oh my goodness. Whoa, I was hoping it was Act 1. I'm gonna be real. I was hoping it was Act 1 and we go inside the pyramid, we're gonna go right to the lava reef. We're probably gonna go right to the lava reef Act 2, now that I think about it. I don't want to do that boss. I hope it's Act 1. I hope we go from Act 1 to, Hidden Palace. That's what's next. We gotta fight Knuckles, right? Anyway, Sonic Origins has a lot of cool little extras, which is actually, like, a little appealing to me. The mission mode is distinctly appealing to me. I don't want to experience that. Oh. Hey, guess what? We're finally getting another emerald. Oh god. Sounds so bad. I don't know any other big rings in this area. I know where 2 big rings are in the first act, but I think this is the only one I know about in this act. Oh. Okay, so don't do that, I guess. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. I can do that. I'm a gamer. Origin's big appeal currently is that, it introduced like, a official way to play as Amy. You could, of course, this was also true with the other retro remakes for 1 and 2. You could play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in all of them, with all of their abilities. Much like Mania. Because it was built on the same system as Mania. Except Mania was built on that system, actually. Don't get it twisted. Origins is a prequel to Sonic Mania, specifically, but Mania was built on the retro engine that got 1 and 2 and CD onto the everything. I can't with this noise. Alright, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I've ruined it. I have to take the way. Oh, it's okay. That's, like, really not a time loss. We shouldn't be talking about time loss. We're not actually speedrunning quite everything. That was a very good landing. Too bad I'm lagging. Come on. Okay. I should have known better. I'm still not used to not having roll jump block by default. I should have just did a double jump there. Again, I'm spoiled. Spoilt. Now I have to do this the regular way. I can't even... Ugh. That's not the way! You're supposed to go into the wall, not under the wall. Oh, if there's a place to lose a life, it's right there. That's for sure. Before you've gone through all of it with no checkpoint. Thanks, Tails. I genuinely mean it. That was very helpful of you. I'm just gonna play it safe. So yeah, Origins Plus, which is actually DLC. And I think if you even just, like, buy Origins Plus, it comes with Origins Plus a DLC code. Like, that's what we're talking about here. That adds... I'm sorry, Tails. What does that add, other than Amy? I mean, the big thing is it adds Amy. It gives her a moveset that I'm actually very much not a fan of. Out of the, like, 5 ways you can play as Amy in classic games, between mods and official, Origins is easily my least favorite. I'm sorry, Tails. That was on me again. I keep doing this to you. There's nothing here! Ah, panic! This is worse! No, this is worse. I have to wait now. Why would you do... Oh, I almost did it to Tails again. Oh, no. Did I even need that? I don't think I needed that. Yeah, I need this. We're just gonna let the ghost happen. Come on. I haven't done any more bonus stages. No more bonus stages. It's okay. I have all of Knuckles to do bonus stages. Alright, I think we're back. There was definitely some stream lag there. I'd be very surprised if there wasn't, because everything went red for a moment. Like, I thought that was just my game lagging again, but no, that was stream lag. That was 941 dropped frames, which is 0.3% of the total between between an hour and 40 minutes. That's math. That's some math. Oop. That used to be my method. Before I started using the drop dash to do that area. Alright, sure, I guess. They really, like, crank up the bosses that you have to play in this one, because, like, you do have to do a boss each act anyway. So they really go for, like, the Act 2 ones. Which is... It's a jarring... Why do I have 4 Discord notifications right now? I have 5. Ooh. What is with the coloration of this area? Why is it so contrast? This is like Windows 95 high contrast right now. I wonder if I can do the glitchy glitch. Can you do this again? Like, Almost. Well, I'm in the lava. So I almost had it. This is like far beyond no longer a time save, so like I'm just gonna go. But I accidentally did that one, remember? I did a very, very fast version of that. There's no spikes there. I almost hit the lava because I was avoiding the spikes that aren't there. There's no elevator. Turn around, Sonic. I'm sorry, Tails. That was again on me. I don't mean it. Ah! Why was that thing still able to be hit? Alright, Tails. There's no elevator. I can't even use... Chaos Emeralds. I'm just going with the flow and like... Shock! I need another emerald! It's okay, I know like 2... We're in Act 1. I just realized we're in Act 1. Like Yuji Naka intended. Yeah. I don't know who I am anymore. So I've actually been meaning to get back to 3 air for my speedrunning. The art has had its thrall deep clutched firmly around me lately, and I've gotten like 3 whips done, which is good. I don't know why I said that lie. So I haven't like followed up my Sonic and the Sidekicks run of Tails Adventure with an actual recording of probably like what's gonna be like sub 56 at this point. Hopefully, if things go well, because got new tech that I keep finding, and even without the risky tech, it's like we're up there right now. Over here. That was so strange. Cool, that's a sound effect. I do want to get back to this. I don't think it's gonna get into flame fatales or anything, but I do have another like made up run that I'm cooking, which I'm calling full story mode. I might actually practice that on the original 3 and Knuckles and not Air. I might actually do that. I don't know. I don't want to learn any glitches. It is a made-up category, though. So, like, who cares if I have glitchless or not? There's grape juice on my chair now. I'm in shambles. I am in shambles. Oh, they still have that there, even on easy mode. The most annoying thing to get your cycles wrong on. Isn't that gonna work? No, I was actually thinking in that movement right there. Tails pleat. Forgot about that. You know what? I think I forgot about that in a way that's like, it's easy mode. Probably nothing over here. There was. It's okay, it looks like we went really far back, but that's just because we spent a lot of time in special stages. I hate that. I don't know why it does that. It should not be able to be hurt. I also hate the positioning of that spring. If you're gonna put a spring there instead of the, what do you call it? Instead of the elevator. Put it in a place where I can actually just jump on the spring. Why is it so high up? See, because usually when I get there... Oh, there's a... Are there over here, maybe? Oh, okay. Here's another bonus stage I'm going to show you. This is the jackpot bonus. Actually, I did show you this once on stream, because I did, what is it? I did gambling percent, like, across all games that are possible. I actually don't really care to continue this right now, because it's still the worst of these bonus stages, which I've definitely claimed before. As much of a sucker for gambling, I am. me and my 7 beautiful gacha wives. I don't know what I'm saying. Barely keep up with any game that is not like available on physical media anymore. That's a lie. I'm like steeped in indie games, and like those are generally not physical. I would love to have physical. You know what? I would love to have a physical copy of Lunista specifically. I need you to go, Sonic. Now we're blocked. We're gonna lose our nice amount of rings because the actual part where we lose our rings is up here. It's fine. No drop dash. Tails. Go, gamer. I don't know what to expect. Alright, so this still needs 3 hits. I could have done that in 1 hit, but I just didn't know what to expect. That's the most amount of hits we needed for a single boss this entire game. Because technically we needed 5. Now we're gonna go to Hidden Palace, right? Right? Is that what we're doing? Yep. Thank you. Gotta say, if you went straight to Sky Sanctuary, well, there's that story beat. I was gonna like go back in time and like call Sega and just be like, what are you doing? This is the penultimate climax of the game. Alright, I should know by now. I should know better. Oh god, we missed 2 Chaos Emeralds! That's fine. I mean, it's fine. We can still fight Doomsday without the Super Emeralds. It's just annoying. There's no big rings in Sky Sanctuary. There's no big rings in Death Egg. That's not where Knuckles hid them. Come on, Knuckles, we don't have all day. Put your yellow socks back on. Interesting graphical issue with the original is that Knuckles did not have his green on his shoes. I think unless you were playing as him, actually. I think you did when you were playing as him. can't do fast forward, I can't do flight assist, so I don't know why I bothered doing that. Oh no! Death Egg is launched again. There's all these egg robos here. They're not animal shaped. What do we do? Come on. Ah, so I can't even, like... yeah, no, I think it's only with Tails you can actually skip the bosses any. So we do get to... Let's put it that way. We don't have to do them. We get to do them. Wait. I lied. This is where I think it is. Yes, okay. And then we would have to fly up there. Ow. Wait, I want to see something. Okay. However, you know what? It's not worth it. This is like an extremely fast boss, and I would already be where I'm trying to go if I had just gone and done it immediately. Plus, it only needs 3 hits, and I forgot about that again. It doesn't even release the last one. They put 3 little eggs there. That was funny. It exploded. They put 3 little eggs there for them to release, and then you need to do the last hit? No, you don't have to do the last hit. It just explodes before the 3rd egg hatches. Like, what were they thinking? Ooh, secret. That I never get to show on stream. Secret! Whee! I might have shown that, the very first time I played this on stream. Because if you remember, it took me, like, more than 2 hours to play this game the very first time. And then I finished Knuckles Chaotix, which also took, like, 2 hours. It was not a good second stream. Bubble Shield? What are you talking about? Hey, what are you talking about, game? Why would I want a Bubble Shield? I guess... You know? No, I have no idea why it wanted to give me a Bubble Shield there. Let's go. Can we beat the rest of this in... You know, here's the thing, I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and do Knuckles. This is taking a weirdly long time for only doing 1 act per zone. It's taking a weirdly long time, and I think it's because I'm definitely not playing it at speedrun. Guess who forgot how this was gonna go again? I got a little too comfortable with the fact that we did Hidden Palace into Sky Sanctuary. We get to skip the the red eye. That is atrocious. Why does it sound like that? Did they do, like, uncompressed versions of the sound effects? And... why'd I do that? Oh boy. Hank. Since when did Tails affect this? Wait, bonus stage. Ah, no. I don't think Tails is supposed to affect this. And he is, for some reason. Boing. Why? Okay. Okay. Sure. I feel you. It's fine. We don't have a drop dash. So I definitely want to take the boop-de-boop. You know what? I can take that. I can appreciate that. What? Ooh! Why did it take so long? That wasn't the one I wanted to show. If it has white stars, somebody stop me. That's the dumbest thing I could ask. I'll be long past it by the time anyone else sees it. Ding. It's okay. We have one more chance for, I did lose all my rings, so maybe we don't have one more chance. That was interesting. No, I got caught, and I can't jump out because this isn't air. Okay. I did jump. Actually, you saw me jump. Fine. So I need 50 rings for that one to show up. I don't think we're gonna get 50 rings again before we get to the place where... I guess I could. I could go out of my way for some of these rings. See, but that one sounded very compressed. They just not get that one? 55, 45. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we are. The last one. I don't know if I've ever shown this one, but it's the best one. It's the Gumball bonus. This is the one from Sonic 3, and Tails just gave me a fire shield, which is fine. But I'd rather have a lightning shield for the Kyodai Eggman robot. I have a bubble shield. What are you gonna do? New strats. That's what. Never before seen. Bubble shield strats. I can't hear the ooh-woo. The death ball's not making any noise, so it's not the ooh ball. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, everybody. I guess who wasn't expecting 3 hits again? Guess who isn't gonna know how to handle how this is gonna play out? Guess who's having a time? This is gonna be cool now. Yes, that was actually very satisfying. However. However. Good. Do not take my Doomsday away from me. It's easy mode or some garbage like that. Let me do this in one rocket volley. I don't have to care about rings, I guess, because how am I gonna not do these short amounts in... I can maybe, like, get some rings, so I'm not as anxious, right? Where are the missiles? That's why I'm so confused. There's no missiles. I have, like, this whole pattern based on where the missiles go, and I don't know where I'm going because there are no missiles. Alright. Oh, God. It's so sensitive on the up and down. There we are. Thank you. Alright. And... Oh, okay, 2 missile volleys. So there's this quirk of this boss here. Even if the rocket does go through the head, it will not hit it if it's not on screen. Isn't that fun? Time for the pinch mode. Look at the amount of rings we have. Like, nothing. Oh, well, okay, sure. That's more rings than it ever gives you, normally. So I guess we have rings. Oh! 4 hits? 8 whole hits between both of these bosses. That's wild. That is the most any individual object has needed this entire game. That's wild. I started saying this. I'm all about, like, oh, I'm gonna do Knuckles levels too, and they're generally shorter as well. I wonder how this rectifies that? Let me think. If it's gonna be the same ones, it's gonna be Act 1, Act 2... And maybe maybe I'll start with Act 2. That'd be very interesting if Knuckles started with different acts. So I kind of want to explore it just for that reason now. But, I don't know. Within, like, 3 hours, because, like, I'm trying to make this a full stream, we'll probably still have time to do most of the missions in Sonic World. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Except, I think part of the reason I'm stalling is because of how badly Sonic World lags, because of just the efficiency of this method of training this game on here. I'm like, this is a last resort, the way that I'm playing this. I don't even like that I'm using the BizHawk emulator. Which I had to force the drivers to work. Or rather, I just had to get, like, old drivers rather than the ones I was trying to feed it. Because I wanted to do this via Chronos, which is a more recent emulator, and the feature that's supposed to have, assuming it works at all, which, as far as I can tell, doesn't, is that it'll allow you to play the discs if you have them. So the first problem I ran into with that, to roll this deep into it, was whenever I tried to put Sonic Jam into the computer, it, auto-ejected, which was very strange, and I kind of brute forced it to stay in there, but it was reading the disc after I did that. I closed the disk drive as I restarted the computer, so it was already in there when it loaded up, and it was like, hey, yeah, no, this is Sonic Jam, there's music on it you could play, like, literally. It could be a music CD right now. So the problems with Chronos, number one, this is having the BIOS. Trying to do the inputs would work for like 4 buttons maximum, and then it would start doing this thing where anytime you would click an input to add it, it would autofill with something that was being registered. I unplugged my controller, I unplugged my keyboard. It still did this, even in those situations. I unplugged my mic, I unplugged my tablet. The only device I had to have going was a mouse, which wasn't causing it initially. So I don't know what to tell you. It is just a defunct configuration. And then, so I had both the ROM, the ISO that I'm using right now, and the CD-ROM strapped into this computer. Being like, maybe I can figure something out if I actually get it to run. And it doesn't run! It just doesn't run! Just flat out. Both methods does not run. Tried Super Tempo, doesn't run. So Chronos just doesn't work. And I'm very upset by this. It was a big source of distress this morning. Fighting for my life. Alright, Sonic. Oh! Oh no! What was this? I love to show this one. Egg Robo! Well, let's go take care of that now. Who's that? Who's that knuckling in the trees? Why am I start? Oh right, this is where you start normally. I got confused. There's nothing up here. Why is there nothing up here? Right, it's fine. It's fine. We don't want the emeralds this time, we just want to bust through the levels. It's gonna be very strange for me because I do New Game Plus. I don't collect the emeralds with Knuckles, but I also don't not have Super. Specifically Hyper, actually. It was actually really because I did collect the Super Emeralds when I streamed this last. So that was weird. For me, personally. This is not having a good time. You are not experiencing lag on your end. This is not internet lag. This is... BizHawk has trouble emulating Knuckles' story in Sonic 3 and Knuckles via Sonic Jam. That's what's happening here. Do I blame my GPU for it? Honestly, no. I could, but honestly, no. Because, honestly, that was more consistent lag than I've ever experienced with Sonic 3 Air, which is the second most intensive game I can play on my computer. Which is weird. I mean, I probably have access to more intensive ones. I certainly can't, I don't have the space to boot them up. To install them. Something like that. Hey, get it. Do it. Ooh. Good jump. That was actually game lag that caused me to not have inputs happen that time. Oi. What are you doing? There you go. Dang, Knuckles, where's your game? Where's your spin dash jump game? I thought yours was like, your spin dash was supposed to be like more powerful than Sonic's. Like, that's your compensation for having no jump. You got that dash. Okay. There's no enemy there for me to super bounce off of. So we have to be silly about it. I guess I could have just done this. This is what I do in the New Game Plus glitchless. Sir? I didn't think that was a thing I had to worry about. Hey, what how do I get up here then? Wait. I have to go over here, is what you're telling me. Which is actually maybe I should consider that next time I fail. Actually, that might be a little faster. Why? Why? Well, why? I want to go super. This is usually where I remember to go super. You know who I realize I sound like? It's another streamer that I've... It's a combination of two streamers that I've been watching, I've befriended lately. At least I feel like we're friends. Who could say? Sometimes. Other than my anxiety, which has the final say. Don't worry, there's plenty of other people that I'm like, yeah, no, that's friend. That's friend. Don't worry. Who would? Oh, why am I not invincible anymore? Ah! I hate this boss without invincibility. Why was I invincible in the first place? What happened there? Oop. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, like, I have green. Knuckles has his green now. Now that I'm playing as him. It's a weird graphical glitch for when you're not playing as Knuckles. He has yellow socks. Whee! Oh, we can do the Knuckles route now. That's cool. We can do the fun routes. All the fun routes. I want to see how they work. That was not a super glide. Thank you. Thank you for that. Huh? 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 Maybe I did that wrong. Maybe I did that wrong. Hey, girl, I need you to respond. I need when I thank you. Try that again. Alright, let's not try that again. I'm tired of this area. Besides, all that's really beneficial up there, other than being fast, is I guess a big ring. We're not getting those. Oh my goodness. Is this how that was earlier? Oh, I killed him. That's unfortunate. I was gonna do a cool trick. I feel like, I don't know if this is just because like I've been talking so much and I have headphones on, but I feel like my voice is getting like progressively more muffled. Like I'm falling in the distance, but my volume has not gone down. That's an interesting effect, isn't it? Anyway, so like, I have a story recap for a second. We destroyed the Death Egg for good with Sonic, right? With Sonic and Tails. We saved the Master Emerald. Angel Island went back into the sky. Angel Island is in the sky. Those mountains in the background are on Angel Island. We could see in the background of in the Angel Island zone that we were indeed in the sky, because there was no coast. There was no ocean. But we missed a spot. Knuckle Sonic, we missed an Egg Robo, and for some reason it's acting on its own, seemingly, to get the Master Emerald again. And decided it was gonna blow up. We didn't get the cutscene, did we? If you open Sonic 3 Air or Sonic and Knuckles Vanilla, you get a cutscene. Maybe I should have done that. I should have done that instead of full. Why am I even bothering doing these? Right? I should. What is this? Ooh. Oh! I should have just done you know what? I might actually... For the sake of time. No, because, like, the next... Nah. Nah, I'll stay true to it. I'll do all of them. No. I've shown you Knuckles' story so much. We're backing out. We're doing no lock on Sonic and Knuckles' story, because this actually shows you more story. And I kind of always wanted to have this as the option. Right? We're still seeing easy mode, right? We're doing easy mode, unfortunately. Because we get to see this. What I said. Why is it so big? This is an awful depiction of Angel Island in the background there, but boy howdy, they did what they could. This is what happens. This is how it starts off in Air 2, but in Angel Island. This gives us more context for what happened. So see? I like it. The Egg Robo that we missed. We missed several, honestly, because we do somewhat half speed run pace here. Ever yet? I don't actually forget, but it's been a long time since I've done this level optimally. I hate that noise. Why does that noise exist? No, I need to go up there. We'll do this. Around here. Knuckles. What are you doing? Oh, right. That routing is indeed for New Game Plus, because then I can get a Chaos, Big Ring, rather, and then I can come down here to get a Big Ring as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm messing up my routing here. Because I'm a silly. I get those for soup. For soup! For soup! There we go, that's what I wanted you to do before. Now I can't hit you. I'm Knuckles, so I'm short. So this is so now yeah. This is after the whole Death Egg event on here. We're back in the sky and we have to do something about these egg robos. Using a bunch of Eggman robots that are still here. Gotta clean up our island, you know? And ideally, Knuckles would already have access to the Super Emeralds, the powered up Kairos Emeralds. He should not be in Flying Battery. That's kind of weird. But I don't know, maybe. No. Oh, I get to show you that too. So I haven't showed you that since the classic Sonic Redemption Gauntlet. Who remembers that throwback? Not me. They've played these 3 games so much on stream. It's silly. Anyway, ideally he'd have access to the emeralds already, because no, Sonic already collected them, put them in the Hidden Palace, so it's like, whatever, they're already there, Knuckles can use them, he has high chaos energy, like Sonic does, because he's the Master Emerald Guardian. So he knows how to do things that Sonic just sort of naturally has a knack for, because he's, I don't know, the Chosen or something. Good spin dash, buddy. Good job, buddy. No one's done it that bad before. I don't know how the meme goes. Almost did it again. See, because it takes so much longer to rise than it does in 3 airs, so I'm like, yeah, it should already be gone. It's not. Just let me through. Why did you do that? Didn't give the time. Didn't time to. So I haven't slept lately. Did I mention that? I got like less than 5 hours the previous night. And it's at the point where this morning when I got 6 hours, I'm like, plenty of sleep, even though it's not plenty of sleep. I'm very underslept. I'm so underslept. It's not as bad as it could be. Like, this isn't like the full-on insomnia that I used to experience. Yeah, see, like, it's not as bad as it could be. We have an example in the chat. You really need to go to bed earlier, friend. My buddy, my friend, my pal, Padre. I know it's not that either. It's hard to sleep. And that's also part of the problem why I can't even get to sleep, because I'm like, oh, no matter how early I'm like, time to get to bed, it's like still almost 2 by the time I'm in bed. And then the world itself wakes me up at like 8, because that's just the time of year it is. It's secretly 7 AM, and everyone has to do stuff. The energy of the planet is that happening right now. I don't know why. It's almost summer. Chill out. Also I'm transitioning and it takes a lot of taxing on my body, so I need probably extra sleep. In fact, that's probably why things have been weird lately. Oh boy. I am getting hungry, like I predicted. Hey Eggman, what are you doing here? And that's why flying battery doesn't happen for Knuckles. There's no unique egg robo for that. See, that's what I mean. It's that time of the year. No matter if it's late or early in the day, things are happening for no reason. People are doing stupid things and getting stuck in accidents outside of everyone's apartments. People are like, I'm gonna get construction done in my yard, immediately diagonal to someone who is sleepy at 7:30 in the morning, which is before what I consider to be a legal time to start doing construction. I don't... listen. Oh, it's summer, it's hot, they want to do it before the weather. No, it didn't even... It, like, went up to, like, 72 that day. That was a great day. For just existing. We're not at that point yet. Yeah, that's like... It's even more extreme for you than it is for me being, like, in a neighborhood off of a main street where I have to listen to the raunchiest, most disgusting mufflered Porsches ever to exist. Shrieking through the skies. It makes me want to go slash tires. I've never slashed a tire in my life. Legal disclaimer. I don't even have, like, a cutting instrument that would work. I have a chef's knife, and that's all. If I were Knuckles, this would be a different story. Knuckles would know what to do in my situation. And you might even get away with it, too. Knuckles is a bit of a recluse, so he probably doesn't have, like, friends on the other side of the country he wants to stay up to hang out with. Which, usually, they're all done by, like, 1 AM. My time. Usually. Not always. Yeah. Oh. Off with your friends. Real edition. Okay, fine, we'll do this. I don't know what my brain did. I saw worm and did some things, but I want gummy worms now. Hey, go forward. We don't take the Knuckles route because it's slower. Wait, it might not be slower because I don't have super. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, girls. May have hoisted myself by my own thought. The rope is a cool mechanic. I think that's like one of the first things I started skipping doing in the entirety of this game. The rope. No, okay, there's this part. No. Oh. We can do it. That wasn't the good one. Possible. I promise. Okay. Jump. Okay. Anyway, this is... The route I was thinking of is over here anyway. The top route doesn't do that. I have to do this nonsense. It's like a whole puzzle over here, which is very interesting. That was dangerous. Anyway. Huh? It clipped me into the wall, and I couldn't move, and it decided that was reason to kill me with a crush death. Why? Hmm? This might have more glitches than standard Knuckles. Ooh. My wrists are not happy. Which is weird. That's what this is for. The puzzle! And it's neat, but it's like really jarring. Like, they saw this, and Sonic 4 was like, hey, what if gimmicks that were kind of puzzling? Yeah. Wait, I wanted to bounce off that one. Hubris. Hubris, I tell you. I haven't done this route as Knuckles in, like, so long. I've disconnected from the chat. I have reconnected to the chat. Yes. Huh? Y'all, take a look. Eggman. Eggman jump scare. Was that happening this whole time? I don't think so. Four classic Sonic on one jam and CD. Oh yeah, so like here's the worst stage in the game. Knuckles' version of Lava Reef. I guess I could just go the Sonic route. I'm going the Sonic route today. Or I guess I'm going this way today. Weird. Oh. Interesting. We lost data, because I decided to not do 3 and Knuckles, like a fool. So, all of that was for naught. Let's play Sonic World. Whatever. This isn't the one you should be watching if you want to know what happens in that game. I should really, however, make a recording of my New Game Plus run for Knuckles. Because I don't have that up. I should do that. Anyway, back to Sonic World. This time we're going to do missions. To do missions, you stand here. And it gives you a mission. This one is to collect 20 rings. It times you. There's not really a time limit though, so don't worry. This is really slow. If it seems really slow, that's because it's really slow. Both in his, like, innate ability to run in this overworld, as well as with the lag. Oh, I beat the mission. Right, I got 20. So what I have to do to actually is, confirm that I beat the mission is go back to the button. Go back to the button. This is also the music that was remastered for Pocket Adventure. Now we get 3 red points, which I think is what they're calling the checkpoints. One. And, like, the camera's awful, for sure. But it's super charming. I spent a lot of time in this on my actual copy, on my actual Saturn. A Saturn of the Sega variety. Also, I do think the name Chronos for a Saturn emulator is pretty clever, personally. Where's the last one? But yeah, this is all the assets that they had, were able to salvage from... Another. From Sonic Extreme. That sort of showed the idea of what a game could have looked like. Though it looks nothing like what Sonic Extreme was gonna be. And a lot of that just, like, evolved into, I guess... Oh, it was over here the whole time. Start. Cool. You need to do better than 1 minute. Otherwise it doesn't count. Hey, Tails. I couldn't find Tails before, so I couldn't actually show you that you can grab onto his arms. Oh, okay. I had seen someone do a speedrun of this before, which is interesting. I don't remember it. There is actually camera controls, though. $50 rings. I'm not interested, actually. Hang out with Tails. Yeah, buddy! This is actually exactly what happened in, Saturn. This is how Tails brought Sonic into the special stages. There's pretty much the same models, but they have different shading on them. I wonder how Tails was going to be implemented into Sonic Extreme, to be honest. There's also a better gallery. That's like the more interesting thing here. I showed you the character profiles earlier. This is history. Let's look at history. The Hall of Fame. The history of Sonic the Hedgehog. The tracks of Spin. Genesis Project Sonic and the Sonic Dreams Come True. Action game took a whole new perspective when Sonic the Hedgehog first made its mark on history. You could say that. Sonic's debut was first announced on the 1990 concert tour of Japan's mega pop group Dream Come True, which is what Masato Nakamura, that's his name. Huge Sonics were painted on the side of the tour trailer. And then they came out. Yeah, Sega Classic. This is all for Sonic 1, right? Okay, yeah. There's just like, you got release orders here. Sonic 1 on that Master System. Just the dates they all came out. You get a whole page for each release. Sonic 2 8-bit. Sonic 2 not so 8-bit. Sega becomes an official Formula 1 team sponsor. And then the Sonic Gene. Because it goes fast, it has spikes. It doesn't go fast, it's the Pikachu gene that goes fast. It's the spikes on the structure of a gene they found. Made it be called Sonic. Sonic shoots for the pro soccer... Wow, okay, like I forgot all about this. Well, that's fun. Sonic dominates Formula 1 Grand Prix. What about the games? Sonic, the Sega Cherry Coke Summer Tour. Oh man. Sega and Cherry Coke team up to bring two major corporate forces onto the streets of the US. That, you know, sounds extremely threatening these days. Ah yes, here we are, another game. In June of 1993 we had, Wait. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog started in 1993? I thought it started in 1992, slightly before Tails' release. Interesting? But, so, the winter of that year is when CD came out, right? No, September! And yet it had... There's no way that Adventure of Sonic the Hedgehog came out after Saturday Morning Cartoon 1, after Sat AM. There was no way. Or is that why it was just called Sonic the Hedgehog? It We call it Sad AM because it was just called Sonic the Hedgehog, and we have to distinguish it, right? Have I lied? Ah, Sonic Chaos, aka Sonic and Tails. Now we're talking. Now the 8-bit games are getting good. Sonic Spinball comes in so many versions. But I think they do separate versions. I don't think they've included it, it's just... Dang. 1993 was a year for Sonic, huh? The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? I wonder if I... What that? I was 4 years old, so I don't remember that. Mean Bean Machine? Dang, we keep on going. More Mean Bean Machine? And finally on February 2nd, we got a good game. Got 3. Very broken version of a good game. We got Sonic Drift, Sonic Game World. I played all these for you. I actually played all these for you. That's so good. So glad. Wait a minute. That when the Genesis version of Spinball came out? No, that's the 8-bit version. Dang, that came out almost a year later. Tales of the Music Maker? Wait, MTV. What is MTV? Sega and MTV's 25,000 Rock the Rock contest. Best 25 players chosen out of more than 100,000 worldwide at Alcatraz to vie for the honor of being the world's most hardcore gamer. Man, the 90s were the Wild West, huh? And we got Sonic and Knuckles on October 18th. I need to check what that is this year. What day that lands on. That is a... Okay, it's a Friday. Okay, never mind. Oh well. Triple Trouble, aka Sonic and Tails 2. Almost my favorite. I don't... let's see, we're 1996, right? So we got Knuckles Chaotix, aka just Chaotix. Featuring Knuckles the Echidna and several other friends. Sonic Drift 2. I love that I've played all of these for you. Sky Patrol. Okay, there we go. The Sonic compilation that comes with 1, 2, and Mean Bean Machine. So not Spinball. And that was the first compilation, but it also did not have 3 Knuckles. Tails Adventures. Adventures. We got the 2-in-1 on sale. Sonic Labyrinth. Oh, that's neat. There was a Game Gear combination for... Okay, so that's what I was thinking. You have Sonic 2 and Spinball. And you have 3 versions of Labyrinth. Three releases for different places. Sonic wins place in film history. Well, Sonic the Hedgehog became the first video game character to be included in the National Film and Television Archives of the British Film Institute. Why? Was it because of the original animated series, the OVA, that was released on VHS as a movie in the West? I would do a watch party of that if I had a Discord, but I don't have a Discord for various reasons. And we have this came out after Sonic the Fighter, so that kind of makes sense. What about 3D Blast? The CD on the PC version? Did we just, like, glaze over it? No, okay, 3D Blast came out after. That's wild. That's genuinely wild. So, I don't know. I mean, it's one of the first Saturn games, for sure. But I know that... I think Saturn came out in 1995. Maybe it wasn't. It just feels like it this day. Sonic Blast. G-Sonic, aka. Then the Sonic Knuckles collection for the PC, I had that, I mentioned it. Okay, so this came out in 1997. Sonic the Hedgehog, the Screensaver. The best Sonic game ever. Amazing. Okay, I think I've wasted enough time. This is fun, right? This is fun. Let's look at the art gallery real quick, and then we'll go to the... What do you call it? Sonic and Miles, Sonic and Friends. Hey, I'm here for Sonic and Tails. I've actually used a lot of the pictures that are in this for overlay images before. Maybe not a lot of them. Maybe just like one of them. But there's a lot of good Sonic and Tails going on here. Ooh, Halloween. The Cannonball Grand Prix. Hey, you. Chaos, come inside. Welcome to Sega Land. Okay. So I think what I was thinking is in the Sonic and Friends, right? Or is this just with Sonic and Flicky? Here we are. I use this one for sure. This has Amy and Knuckles cameos. If it has more than Sonic and Tails at all, they put it under here. Knuckles laughing. Knuckles is always chuckling, you know? I've used this one for sure. Oh man, we're at the mall? We're at the Sega Arcade at the mall? Let's just, for the sake of it, Sonic being kind to a snail. Playing tennis. Blue ball. He's late for work? That's impossible. Sonic can't be late for work. He would just run. Boom! The Sega Arena came out of a genie's lamp. The soccer makes sense. It makes perfect sense. I guess Sonic is Santa. Where's that Sonic storybook game where he is Santa Claus? Okay. Let's go and do their wrap up. There's going. If there's extra platforming you can do, what is this? That's the movie theater. I don't want to deal with that right now. And you can pick from these games here. That's like... What do we got? Yeah! Right, okay. Well, I'll leave it there. Because I already botched Sonic and Knuckles. I don't know what I'm doing next time I stream, other than probably an art stream, but I don't know about next week. Next week on Thursday is Sonic's anniversary, Sonic 1's anniversary. 33rd this year, I believe? And I don't know. Thursdays seem to only get chaotic later in the day. So maybe I'll do Thursday next week. Kinda don't want to do Friday, but also maybe I don't want to do Thursday. I have things to figure out. And I have games to figure out what I want to play. Because I really should have been asking people what you want to see. But my brain is gone after this experience today. So I guess we're not doing that. That's something more to talk about when I'm not playing a video game, perhaps.